Hey all, Trebird here. I remember last time when I finished the DVD that I said that I would watch the last episode of the original Teen Titans series. If you're intimidated by spoilers, this is your opportunity to turn around and walk away. But if you've already seen the series, or if you are somebody who, for some ungodly reason, likes the show and watched my reactions of it, and don't really understand much of where the hate is coming from, and you haven't seen any of the videos by Mr. Enter or Pie Guy Rules and chose to watch me instead, very specific circumstances admittedly, I'm watching this video to kind of give you an idea of what people were feeling after Teen Titans ended, and what kind of note this series ended on that eventually led into this. There's one other reason that I'm watching this specific episode, other than the fact that it's the last episode of the original series. When Teen Titans Go first aired, at least when it aired in Cartoon Network in California, it actually aired this episode. It aired Things Change right after they showed the Legendary Sandwich and Pie Bros. And it just felt like rubbing salt in the wound. It's like the network itself was telling you, haha, you're not ever getting this back anymore, which kind of added to my visceral hatred of this series to begin with. But now that I've actually seen more of the DVD, I can say that my hatred of Teen Titans Go is largely justified. But is the last episode really that good? And what about this last episode itself might have contributed to the enmity people feel for Teen Titans Go? Well, you're about to come with me on a journey to find that out. Let's dig in. Last chance. Last chance to escape spoilers.
Hello, yeah? Our city is the greatest city ever.
Paris was pretty great, don't you think?
Paris?
Once we made those Brotherhood of Evil free sickles.
It's worth noting that this episode was aired right after the finale of an admittedly pretty lackluster story arc about the Brotherhood of Evil.
The whole block is gone. They're building a new office complex.
Things sure have changed. Guess we've been away longer than we thought.
And I remember AJ's music store was over there.
I definitely don't remember that being there.
I have no idea who this character is. I still don't know, and I haven't really bothered to look him up. We haven't gotten to an episode of Go with Tara yet, so short version if you don't know who she is. Tara is a superhero who can control Earth. Tara kind of had a relationship with Beast Boy, and then she ended up being an enemy of the Titans, and then she helped them at the last minute and sacrificed herself. That's about it, really.
Why does it always have to be the sewer?
There's only one way I'll know for sure. Hey Tara, it's me, Beast Boy. Sorry I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, see, Beast Boy has some, shall we say, unresolved issues with Tara.
How's it going? You're gonna think this is crazy, but I thought I saw you today. I guess it wasn't you because you're still a statue and all. You're not still a statue. You're alive.
Notice how this is setting up a mystery.
Next time a creature goes down the sewer, I say we just let it go.
Beast Boy, where were you?
You guys aren't gonna believe this.
You better have a good reason for bailing on us.
What was so important that you couldn't stay with the team?
I saw Tara.
Wow!
When?
I know. Isn't it great? I saw her downtown. When the creature attacked, she disappeared.
You sure it was her?
Oh, I'm totally sure.
Maybe you just thought you saw her.
Sometimes you want to see something that isn't there.
I did see her. She was real, and her statue is gone.
See, his carelessness in this series usually at least has a legitimate reason. It wasn't just because he's an asshole.
How could it be? The girl turned to stone.
Perhaps one of Raven's spells?
I tried everything I could. Nothing worked.
And none of my chemical analyses ever led to an answer either. None of this is making any sense.
So yeah, they're building up a mystery. Something weird and anomalous happens, and so far, none of the information they have right now really adds up. There's actual pathos going on here. Pathos? Never was quite sure how to pronounce it. So yeah, he's going to the restaurant where they actually shared pie together one time. On a sort of date. And now, salt in the wound. I know that feel, BB. I forgot just how many quiet moments this series has. Where there's just no dialogue, there's just watching the characters doing something.
Sorry, you've got the wrong girl.
Knife in the heart. So basically, like your girlfriend pretending you don't exist.
You don't remember me?
Should I?
I'm Beast Boy. We used to hang out together. You thought it was funny. See? I could still make you laugh.
Like I said, you've got the wrong girl.
And the cinematography of these shots is actually... It's kind of interesting how they're depicting like a wall between Beast Boy and her.
I don't know what to scan for. Brick, metal, concrete. It could be anything.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I wish Beast Boy were here. Maybe he could follow the scent.
I think he'd run into the same problem Cyborg did.
Do you think Tara truly has returned?
Anything's possible.
But how?
Maybe she freed herself.
Or there could have been an earthquake while we were gone.
Maybe the effect just wore off.
If she is back, why would she not locate us?
Last time we saw her, she wasn't exactly one of the good guys. Maybe she didn't want to be found.
Alright, this thing is back. Still don't know what the hell it is.
And then we push the brain in the freezing machine.
Brain freeze, that's funny.
Finally, someone gets my joke. You haven't changed a bit, Tara.
Oh god. I just noticed... God, that is so fucking subtle.
You used to live in the desert before joining the Teen Titans. You couldn't control your powers at first. Then Slade helped you, and you wanted to take over the city. But in the end, you couldn't go through with it, and you saved us all. No, stay. We'll get whatever you want.
I've got a lot of homework, and I need to get to the computer lab.
We've got an awesome computer at the tower. You can work there. Be finished in half the time.
Okay, but I've got to be home before dark.
Okay?
Yeah, he's getting a little bit desperate here. But given the pathos and given just how confusing this is for him, you can kind of understand.
Must be nice to live here.
You used to live here too.
I think I would remember living in a place like this.
Come on, I'll show you your room. I made that for you. Remember, Tara?
Oh my god. Okay, now Beast Boy, you're starting to get a little... You're getting a little cringy here. But the desperation feels so real.
Maybe your friend is out there somewhere. I hope you find her.
I already have.
And here coming up is the point where it gets kind of cringy. Like, really cringy.
You can move the earth.
Why did you do that?
Oh, God, Beast Boy. Oh, God, Beast Boy, why? I mean, I know why, but, oh, God.
Come out, wherever you are. We'll never find it.
Midnight Wood. Is that a thing? Okay, yeah, so that subplot isn't going anywhere.
How could she have forgotten everything? There must be something I can say to help her remember.
Maybe she doesn't want to remember.
Slade, I should have realized you were behind this.
Oh, hey, here's Slade, here to drive Beast Boy crazy in a house of mirrors. Okay, so this is the point where this episode is a little bit derivative. Robin had a scene here where he saw Slade when he was going crazy.
If the girl does not remember or does not use her powers, it is because she chooses so.
Why wouldn't Tara want to remember? She was a hero. She had friends. She saved all of us.
Don't you see? She no longer wants to remember you.
My God, I forgot how good Beast Boy is at fighting in this series, using his shapeshifting to his advantage.
She doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want to see you anymore.
But why is there a robot of Slade that was sent after Beast Boy?
Where is she? I need to talk to her.
So they just let him in?
Every time we catch up to it, it vanishes before our eyes.
Are we just supposed to wait for it to reappear?
This thing is out to destroy everything. It's not stopping. And neither are we.
Yeah, it's never really revealed what it is or what it's doing. Again, weird that nobody's kicked him out.
Hey, Starfire, a little help! Get me down from here!
What's this? They're helping each other. This is quite a change from Go.
We need Beast Boy.
I'm not sure how exactly he'd be able to help with this situation.
Oh, I'm awake.
Oh no.
Go outside.
So you're talking to me now?
Oh no, Beast Boy here. Yeah, he is. Oh, this is cringy as fuck.
Shh. You're gonna get me in trouble. Go outside.
Not unless you come with me.
Holy shit, Beast Boy.
But,
Time's up.
Tara...
Things changed, Beast Boy. The girl you want me to be is just a memory.
Come in, Beast Boy. We need your help.
Come with me.
You go. You're the Teen Titan. That's who you are. That's not me. I'm not a hero. I'm just a girl with a geometry test next period and I haven't studied.
Beast Boy to Robin. I'm on my way. Over.
And that's it. That's the end of the series. That's the end of the episode. And, it leaves you with more questions than answers. And it's honestly not a particularly satisfying way to end the series. People who watched this the first time and they saw the end, they went, wait, is that it? Is that all? You're left with really no answers, and you're left with an ending that's so open-ended that I've come to believe that this episode was a gamble. First off, it was at the 65 episode mark for children's television syndication. And secondly, this was right after a major story arc, and it was an episode that was left incredibly open-ended. It's just chock full of loose ends that are waiting to be tied up. And it feels like it was a gamble. A gamble hoping that the higher-ups would see this episode and renew the series and give them a chance to wrap this up, to go where the rabbit hole would lead them. And it didn't work out that way. But you could also take all the symbolism into account, and this might be just a very sad goodbye letter to the fans, saying that they're gone and they're not going to be coming back. And I guess that's way too true. And let me put this in perspective for you. This episode came out in 2006. I was a freshman in high school when this last episode came out. I actually saw it several years later, but here's the thing about it. The thing is, we were over it. We've accepted that it was gone. We kind of accepted the death of this series. We kind of accepted that, okay, Teen Titans is gone and it's not going to come back. We're okay with it. We're like, yeah, it sucks that it ended like this, but, you know, not a lot we can do about it. And then Young Justice came along and it tried to be sort of a spiritual successor, but in my opinion, it didn't really work out. Young Justice took itself way too seriously. And I might do a series on that at some point if you guys would like me to. But it tried to be a spiritual successor to Teen Titans and it didn't work. And again, it's because, in my opinion, it was far too serious. And then Teen Titans Go was announced. And we were honestly kind of excited. We're like, hey, they might continue the story again. They might pick up where they left off. And then the art style got out and there were quite a few people who backed off from it. I was not one of them. I saw the art style and I went, okay, they want to make it a bit more flexible. They might want to tell more of a comedic story with these kinds of character designs because they're pushing more towards design than realism. So, okay, more Teen Titans, but these are the same characters. I like the characters just fine. And hey, they're getting the original voice cast back. That's great. I'd love to see that. That's not how it worked out. That's not what happened. As you can see from these videos, Teen Titans Go is about as far removed from the original as you can get. It doesn't continue the original series, and it doesn't even honor the spirit of the original series. It gives it lip service, and then shits all over it. And that it ended like this only makes it worse. Our problem isn't that it's not what we expected. Our problem was that you took something that we loved, that died, whose death that we accepted, and then you dug it up and made this obscene puppet show with its desiccated corpse. So, I've been Trebird. This has been Hoof Hearted. And join us for the second disc of the Teen Titans Desiccated Corpse Puppet Show.